Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Testing 1 2 3. Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot Cities Skylines action. My name is David. It's 4 o'clock in the morning right now. We ended Bruise Day Tuesday, 8 hours of third strike. It was more like 7 hours of third strike. We ended that about 2.5 hours ago. I figured that, I don't know, I felt the kind of night where I want to play some City Skylines. This is a game that I've been trying to make time to play a little bit off stream. Hasn't really worked out that well. Making time for things off stream is pretty tough. So I thought that I'd play a little bit here on stream and see if there's an interest here in the 4 o'clock in the morning crowd for some City Skylines. Let's make a new game. Steve had a good day, huh? Got 6 hours of sleep, can't really fall asleep, so I'm playing some old Pokemon game. But which old Pokemon game, Steve? And on what, emulator? This is a game I'm pretty new to still. Just at the very least. As you guys know, I had some experience with SimCity Classic, then SimCity 4, and now I'm playing City Skylines. This game seems to be the easiest of all. That reminds me, I should make sure that I've got my mod set up right. There's like a hard mode mod that makes the game a lot more fun. Pokemon Platinum. So that was on Game Boy Advance, right? Ruby, no, Platinum. Platinum was Diamond and Pearl, wasn't it? Or was it Ruby and Sapphire and Platinum? I think it was Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. Hard mode is turned on right now. Okay. Good. The game's a lot more fun on hard mode, I find. It was on the first DS. Okay. So I think it was, yeah, Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, I think. Lots of cool maps to start on. I usually have only used the one map so far in my experience with this game. I kind of feel comfortable on the one map. Eden Valley. Arid Plains. I usually play on this one called... where is it? It's not down here. Is it the Windfield? I don't know if it is or not. No, it's Dust Bowl. That's what I play on. Yeah, I usually play on this Dust Bowl stage. Let's break it up a little bit and try maybe Eden Valley. Looks kind of like what I'm comfortable with. Mostly just a flat. I like the flat. The archipelago looks mostly like islands and stuff. Garden Rivers. Diamond Coast has beaches. Cavern Coast has some mountains and stuff. Let's keep it simple. I'm still quite new to the franchise. Why don't we try Eden Valley? Let's change the name of the city name. What's a good name for a city? Very important, guys. You get to name the city right. If you don't, then the city's already doomed from the get-go. It's a pretty weird mechanic. That's just the way it works. How about... tasty. How about... Rejuvenation. Start. So in all the time I put into this game, I've always played on one map. It's going to be quite an adjustment for me. So before starting this stream, I got Ghostbusters the video game set up for tomorrow. That took the bulk of my time after the stream ended. Was setting up the Ghostbusters stream for tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty nuts. Oh, that seems awfully loud. Let's pause this. What's up, J-Bomb? Life is good, J-Bomb. How's your day, man? There's stuff going on here. There's like little formations. It's not all flat like I expected. So yeah, it's not totally completely flat. Oh, look, the highway is actually off the map in this stage. The first stage I played, the highway was actually on the map. That means that I can't make another entrance to the city. That's fine. I gotta cry about it. Oh yeah, it is way later, isn't it, J-Bomb? It's mad late, dude. I figured I would see what was going on at this time of night. I felt like I wanted to stream. I felt like I wanted to... not just go straight to bed, I guess. I figured if I'm going to be up anyway, why not stream? This is a game I've wanted to play on stream for a long time anyway, so I figured this was a good shot at any to do it. I wonder what these, what's with these little logs and stuff? It's like some knocked over trees. Oh, I can zoom in real far. Oh wow, this game is so beautiful. It probably won't be up for very long, J-Bomb. It's kind of cool when you're down at ground level with a bunch of nature, the ambient sounds change to reflect that. Okay, so we got to think about our city's infrastructure. For instance, there's water here. I need to make use of that water. I have 70,000 gold to start with. So why don't we... our city's split into two halves as well, or not exactly halves per se, but two sections. What I might do is leave this area over here for industry, and this area over here for everything else, residential and commercial. The problem is that I need a bunch of roads, like a whole bunch of roads. So maybe the thing to do would be to sort of make a line down the middle with roads. Why don't we start off with that? Make a big road all the way down. That'll probably do. Very expensive. Get a little bridge out of the whole deal. I'm gonna do the same thing here, I suppose. We're gonna need electricity as well. I should probably be conservative. So we got a couple bridges, a couple roads. That's probably fine. I need power. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put power all the way over here in the corner. Oh, I see this square is not like perfectly lined up with my highway. That's fine. Probably want to do it like this, I suppose, or maybe like this, huh? Probably. Oh yeah, I'm spending way too much money here. So speaking of too much money, how do I get this power going? I need 23,000 for this? Yeah, I'm being way, I'm blowing money way too fast. Let's put this power station. Oh yeah, I'm starting to realize the folly of my ways. Let's put this right here, I guess. Oh yeah. Mistakes were made. I always go overboard in the first part of the game here. We're gonna need water. I think once we have water, we'll be alright. The important thing for me picking up this Pokemon game was it was Gen 4, so now I own one of each gen, and I could catch a Shinx. So you're actually playing on a real DS, Steve? I assumed you were emulating. We're gonna need water for sure. A 3DS, okay, cool. So where'd you buy this, Steve? I'm curious. You go to a cool, like, used game shop? That sounds like fun. I'm into that sort of thing. The water is flowing this way, so I need to, put this here, I suppose. Oh, shit. Yeah, mistakes have definitely been made here. Well, I take a loan out, though, can't I? I'm pretty sure I can take a loan. Maybe I can't yet. I haven't unlocked that yet. No! GameStop, okay. So not really all that cool. Yeah, mistakes have been made. In fact, this might be a ruined playthrough at this point. This is the most dangerous time in the game. This is where you're certainly going to die, basically, is this part. Damn, I overspent just by a little bit. I think that, yeah, I think I'm pretty fucked. I think I'm not going to be able to make enough money. What I can do is I can... It might be okay still, maybe. I think these people are going to complain about not having water, but fuck them. Fuck these guys, man. What y'all need water for? I don't fucking want to hear you complain about how much you need water. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's that kind of game, Steve. It's, the easy part, this is the hardest part in the game. This is by far the hardest part in the game. Is setting things up at first. Okay. Oh, I have no power going to them, though. Well, this is where I need to do this, for sure. So I need to take this. I have a little bit of money left, not much. And of that little money I have to, oh, I just realized I need to actually control this a little bit. Let's actually, exert some control. So undo all this I just did. Fuck all this nonsense. Okay, so I need to exert control by only putting a little bit of housing down here. Yeah. That'll have to do for now. And now I can get this power and put it over to here, basically. That should be alright. Okay. So I've got very little money left. But this might work okay. We'll see. Let's get it going. And see what horrors unfold. It's going to be kind of a rough start here. We're losing money very rapidly. And I don't see that changing anytime soon with how much power we've got going on here. Yes, I maybe I should have been more conservative. It's hard though, because I have to build so much road. I really don't have much choice in that respect. What I could have done is not built the power station. I could have built something a lot cheaper. See, you watched a video of a dude who did toll only and like charged them 20 times to drive through his plot of land. That's hilarious. So we got our first citizens, but they're not going to be very happy with no water. But I think that they're going to have to just deal with it. Yeah, this is not a good look. This might be game over right off the bat. What I should have done was not built these bridges. If I have to do this again, I probably have to start over again. Yeah, there's water there. In fact, I even have a pump, but I can't afford a septic pump. Fresh from the source. I have to go take their shits over here into the river, huh? Does the power now? Oh, the power doesn't reach across. Oh, that's crazy. Well, okay, well, I'm already too broke to do anything else here, so all I can really do at this point is, let's clear these off. Somebody gets pissed off. We can only build along this one side now. It's our only hope. And my hope is that we can eventually get some commerce going or something to start getting some money, some income coming in. What's up, Connor? Good morning, sir. Yeah, I think at this point I might as well just start over. I think I'm not going to be able to get out of this debt. I'm losing $1,000 a month, which is pretty extreme. I got a really bad start. Take two. Happy to hear it, Connor. I had a good sleep last night, too. Alright, let's try that same stage again. What was it again? Eden Valley, I think it was. That was alright, Connor. We got a all-time low viewership for Brews Day Tuesday. What I'm finding is that now that I'm not streaming Third Strike every day, I'm only streaming once a week, people aren't coming by to watch it and that one night a week. It was sort of like people would only come by and watch it because I did it every day, you know what I mean? So then it was like Tuesday was like the culmination. But when you have 3S only on Tuesday, people aren't around as much. What's your plans for Wednesday, Steve? My plans for, Wednesday is to play 8 hours of Ghostbusters. Took a couple hours to get it set up. But I got it set up. Should be ready for tomorrow. Shut up. Okay, so let's not make a bridge this time. That means that I need to put the power plant over here, basically. Let's start off kind of minimal. I never played on a stage that has, like, different heights of terrain. I assume I can't build on this, perhaps, huh? This looks pretty steep. Yeah, I kind of figured that, Steve. I kind of figured that was some kind of joke about masturbation. But I figured I'd ask anyway what's going on with you tomorrow, if anything. Okay. What I can do is maybe I should make an L shaped and go over here. That's kind of what I want to do. Alright, let's go like this. Don't want to go all the way to the river's edge, really. I want to go like right to here, I guess, huh? Let me put it right here. Yeah, we've already saved a lot of money. It's a pretty fun game, Connor. I've been enjoying it a little bit when I have time off stream. I wonder if it's going to flood. In my last map I usually play on, there's quite a lot of floods all the time. Let's just play it safe and put this up here if possible. I guess I can't. Let's try to save the limits, huh? That's fine. Let's put it right here. That'll do. Okay, so there's our power. This might have still been a bad idea. I'm sort of like a super mayor, Connor. This game's a lot like SimCity in the sense that you're kind of like a mayor, but you're also taking on more responsibilities than just being a mayor. It's kind of confusing, really. I got Thursday off randomly, which gives me a sneaky 48-hour period I'm not working since I switched from mornings to evenings. Oh, nice. So I can build a road here. Vencabot. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I can build on this steep incline, huh? And the road seems fine. A little bit slanty, but it's cool. Oh, there's just like fire hydrants everywhere. Never noticed that before. Might try one of your own deadly brownies, huh? That's funny. I think you're gonna enjoy it. I hope so. Alright, so this is a good place for me to start building up residential. A little bit close to the highway. That's fine. I want to actually just use this little brush. A little brushy brush. In fact, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to build just a little bit more road. To get a nice clean separation. Alright. So let's make some space for residential. I'm gonna do it like that, I guess. And now I need to run power to these guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just run it straight across for now. We can figure out the rest later. So here, get power. I guess the waiter, who has no compunctions over mixing hard drugs, is very weary about how he goes about these brownies. That's funny. Yeah, those brownies look dangerous as fuck, dude. In the tastiest way possible. So I want my water to be upstream. Yeah, I want this to be here. And I want this to be down here. Essentially. And now, this is where things get a little bit tricky. That one's being powered inherently. That's great. I need to build a bunch of these. Okay, it's not as expensive as I was expecting. That's great. That goes there. That should be powered now. And now we need pipes. And once we have this, we'll be in business. I'm just going to build this straight up. Not sure where the 90-degree angle is. I like to build things at 90-degree angles. I'm just anal like that. I guess there is no... Yeah, this would be the 90-degree angle, right? Because it's at that little angle there. It's fine. Should build it like this. And now it should lock. I want $1.80. There we go. It's kind of awkward, but that's alright. Okay, do it like that, I suppose. How much is that going to cost me? Okay, I can barely afford this, but I think I can afford it. Yeah. He's still working through the ones he took a last batch, huh? Okay, drop that and connect it to this, and we should be good. Okay. $6,000 left. It is very zen, Connor. In some ways, literally. It sort of has this sort of a zen garden sort of vibe to it. When you're like trimming things. Kind of feels like one of those bonsai plants or whatever. I've yet to sell / give away any of the ones from this new bunch. So what, are you just hoarding them? So we've got water, we've got power. I've got some money to spend. Now, the smart thing to do perhaps would be to start investing this money, I guess, in roads at this point. That's not really going to help me. I see that I can't build on this mountain. only have very little room for anything there. That's interesting. I never built on any uneven ground in this game, so I'm probably still not fuck with this mountain too much. I'm probably going to try and avoid it. So what I need to do now is, again, I could start building more roads. That might be the wisest course of action at this point, so I have more space for things to spread out. They're safely stored, vacuum sealed in my freezer. I'm going to need a lot of room for residential. I can't get any services yet. That's fine. I'm going to save my game here because I know I'm going to fuck up. This is where things are going to go awry. So, yeah, I could... I'm going to build houses that way, basically. On this side, probably commerce. Here, industry, perhaps. Your next goals are in candy making, fudge, chocolate truffles, etc., huh? That sounds delicious. So, residents gonna split off this direction. Okay. So I see now what I must do. I must do like so. Get to about the halfway mark. Go out about yay far. That's pretty expensive, honestly. More than I expected. We're gonna need the space though. That's fine. So what I want to do now is I want to bulldoze this. And instead I want to connect power to here. That should be enough, I hope. Alright, let's let it rip. Do you guys have power or not? They do have power, good. That means we can start building more of these guys. Alright, so I guess what I want to do is I want to spread you guys out a little bit in this direction. We got some people coming in. I'm going to slow us down a little bit. Normally I play at like full speed, but I'm pretty insecure right now. We've got plenty of power, and we have plenty of water. Oh wait, does water reach these guys? I just realized I probably fucked up, didn't I? No, I didn't fuck up quite yet. Just figured out how to do some perfectly fudgy brownies, huh? That shit's hella fudgy. So population is growing. I don't know why this number is not growing. Why is population still like 0? I've got houses being built. People are moving in. Did I do something wrong? How come there's no people? I don't see any, like, cars. I see people moving in. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is here. It's all good, though. We're hella broke. But we might be able to come back. Alright, so now we've got some desire for commercial. This should allow things to wake up a little bit in this sleepy little town. Once we have some places to go, that's gravy. Okay. You ever played the Jurassic Park Builder back on the old Xbox? My friend Steve played a Jurassic Park Builder, but I don't think it was on the old Xbox. So we got some cars moving now. They're going to the power plant from the look of it. We got some population finally growing. We're going to see those businesses pop up in a second there. Once we do, things will be rolling. Yeah. Steve played a newer one, yeah. Sounds kind of creepy. We got some businesses growing over here. That's good. But I'm looking really broke. We're deep in the negatives. But if I can hit a milestone... What's the first milestone? 440 people? If I hit that, then I'll get a bunch of money, and I can take out a loan. We included free DLC for the new movie dinos. Sick. We're seeing more demand for this stuff. There we go. Good. We're still losing a ton of money every month. But, again, if we can just hit 440 population, we'll get a nice boost. We're going to hit a situation soon where we're going to need to take care of our trash, though. I still have no garbage system in place. Okay, we're getting close to 200 population. Steve liked the new one. It's not too crazy in depth, but there was some care and attention to detail given in it. Some pretty cool buildings out here. Look, we're seeing some demand for industry. Let's go address that by moving down here and plopping some right here. We have a lot of demand for industry now. Okay. The sun has set. I never noticed how big these water pumps are before. Never had them this close to a building before. There are a few islands in story mode, and they present some unique challenges. This game has those sort of things too. It has like challenge modes. I'm not really that interested in them though. I'm mostly interested in the sandbox mode. Okay, I think now's the time for me to accelerate time a little bit. Things are getting a little bit more stabilized here. At this point, yeah, it seems like industry is what people want the most. Okay, looks like we're actually getting some money now. Hey, nice! Look, we're actually starting to get into the black. Isn't that convenient? This game just came out, what, a couple years ago, Connor? Yeah, this one, City Skylines. It's beautiful. It's very impressive graphically. So now we're seeing some diminishing interest in industry. That's fine. I don't want to take this bailout. We're going to hit our goals soon, and life's going to be good again. You'll see. We're seeing some more interest in people moving in, which means they need to make more room for houses. Okay. Almost in the black, guys. We're getting there. Yeah, they made SimCity. That's actually older than this game is, though. The new SimCity is actually older than this. Okay. There we go. So we got a nice little boost to our income from that. That should put us in the black a little bit. We can take a loan out now. We can raise taxes. We have garbage services. We're going to need that in a second here. And healthcare. Okay. We also got some schools and stuff we can make use of. Only elementary school for now, though. Alright, so what's my next goal? 900? Okay. Let's pause this. We have not as much money as I was hoping to have. But we are gradually working our way into the positive weekly income. So, what I can do now is I need to... Let's look at how much it costs to get trash services. 5,000? That seems pretty integral. I think now is the time to do that. Before people start complaining. Which means we have a little bit of money left for roads. And I think that's kind of going to be my next step, is make more room for houses to be built. Well, if EA wasn't buying out good devs and churning out crap games at hell of monetization, maybe we would still wouldn't see him as the bad guy. Yeah, they're ass. EA is a donkey's dick. Okay. So this is pretty expensive. Yeah. I do need more room. I'm going to do this and hope that we do get into the positives very soon here for income. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Oh, I need more water for these guys, right? Well, that's tough because I spent all my money. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of a little bit awkward. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spread this here and spread this up here. Now, where's my water at? Actually, I should go here and then go to my info. Go to water. There. Now I can paint this like so. Okay. That'll do for that, I guess. And now we need to save up some money. I believe that we're going to be in the black here very soon. We're going to be actually making money every month instead of losing money every month. And that should get us where we want to go. Alright, we're seeing our income going up, I hope. Yes, very slowly because I put down that the garbage truck. So it's actually making me lose a little bit more money every month. That's rough. But we are gradually getting to the positive. I'm going to actually speed up time a little bit. I also could take out a loan. But I might not have to. I'm going to pause and go over here and put down more industry. I'm trying my best, Connor. I'm just a foolish, foolish man. I'm not super smart. Yes, we kind of have an issue here where we're filling out all of our available zoned land for homes. But we don't have enough income to spread water out to make more room for homes. So it's kind of a thing. But again, we are getting into the positives on a monthly basis. That's something. We're also getting kind of near to our goal, our next, I think we have to have like 900 people for our next goal. It's really making money soon on a monthly basis, but I can be kind of a problem where I could take a loan out. Let's not though. Look, we're actually going to be breaking into the monthly positives here in a second. Okay, now we're making money every month. We have to make up a lot of money that we've lost. So this might not work out all that well. We have a lot of demand for homes, and again, no water. That's our problem. It seems like beautiful graphics, Connor, trust me. What a peaceful day in Vencabot. For the people it might be, dude. But for their dutiful leader, there's a lot of stress right now. I need to get this money into the positives here, the bank balance, so I can start laying down more water. So this has to hold. This weekly income has to stay positive. If it holds, we're going to be in the black very soon. Then I can start building more pipes, which means I can start building more houses. Looks like it's starting to decline. See, we're actually losing money now. And it's holding pretty solid around 300. We're almost into the black. We also have almost 700 population, which is kind of nice. Beautiful. This game's graphics are so damn nice. Okay, here we go, guys. We're getting to be in the black. But it's mighty cold. 52 degrees, wow. Okay, we're in the black now. We're still making 300 bucks a month, or a week. Which is great. We start laying down more pipes soon. Which means more houses, which means it'll be all good. Just gotta be patient, man. Oh, we're losing a lot of money now. Oh, because of it's night. At nighttime, we get less money overall. Well, shit. Okay. Not sure why I make less money at night, but I noticed that in the past. We're still holding strong at $40 a month, or $4 a week, though. So as long as it's not a terrible natural disaster, we should be all right. Okay. So now we start laying down more peeps. Like this. Let there be peeps. There are indeed, Connor. There are indeed. I'm playing on hard mode, so they happen kind of often. The disasters. Earthquakes. Tornadoes. All kinds of shit. Pretty fun, though. Makes the game a lot more interesting. Okay, we're making pretty good income now. I think the sun's coming up. Now we're talking. Now we are fucking talking. Good shit. So now we can start utilizing our income more effectively. I want to go to here. Yes. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're seeing a little bit of demand growth for businesses, so a little bit of room for those, though. We'll run out of space for industry, though. It's alright, I want to build industry. Actually, I don't want to build industry over there. Let's build industry like this. Actually, I want to make this a little bit tidier. There we go. Alright. Excellent. Got a nice little boost of money from this, too. When you hit milestones like this, it gives you a little income as a reward. Okay, so we got districts. We're in probably second loans. Okay, districts. I don't care about that. Emergency services. Good, good. Police department. Okay, so our next thing to do is to not worry so much about... Our next goal is to not think so much about expanding the city. Instead, let's think about... let's instead think about... making the citizens happier. Sweet, sweet milestones. So yeah, let's not worry about too much about expansion right now. Let's instead look at putting up schools and emergency services. I got a nice bit of scratch to work with, though, in fact. So here's my plan. Let's make a new street here. Okay, okay. And let us look at our options now for like healthcare. That costs $12,000 to put up a medical clinic. Okay. Fire department, $15,000. Police department, also $15,000. Elementary school, $12,000. I think these guys don't need to be educated. Let them be dum-dums. Let's worry about health first of all. So if you put down your little buildings, you can see the roads demonstrate how far those services reach. So I put it here, it won't quite reach all these homes yet. What if I were to put it like right here? Once again, it's a little bit off-center. I need to maybe try and put it on this side, perhaps. That'll give pretty good coverage. But we see that it kind of dwindles down here toward the end. I think what I want to do is I want to... knock over some houses and piss off some people. So I'm saying, who cares about education, dude? That's for lame brains. So I'm gonna mow over these guys' houses because I don't give a fuck. And we're going to create like a little network here. A network of roads, so we have a little bit more traversable. There. Bulldoze some homes, no big deal. So now we're going to see this gets a little bit further. In fact, what I can do is I can even put this right in the middle now. Yeah. I think this is probably the best spot for it right here. Cool. There, now we got a little bit of health services. And we're really broke again. But I think we're going to be making more money than we're losing at this point, so hopefully that'll stay the course. Did you can counter? It's quite fun even. Want to try? What we gotta do is close this menu, zoom in, enhance, find a little dude. This is Katie Walker, I guess. Let's follow her. And start time again. Go, Katie Walker, go. Do your thing, Katie. Go, Katie, go! Where do you think she's going anyway? She's going to work. She's a guard at a convenience store. She's quite happy as well. Why wouldn't she be? So she's going to the convenience store to do her job as a guard, huh? Well, that's pretty neat. Where's the convenience store you work at, Katie? There's the Big Bite. It's like a fast food place. Oh, over here is the convenience store. Where's the place? Indeed it is. So now she's at work. So we're losing, or not making as much money as we were, but I think since we have this, we got better health now. So do I need more space for, yes I do need more space for commerce. Let's give these people what they need to expand. That's their number one. So basically these little bars down here are your city's needs for zoning, for growth. This one's residential, means they need more space for residential. I shouldn't say, it's not really a need, it's like it's a demand. It's what it is, it's demand. There's high demand right now for more commerce, more businesses. So I paint these little blue splotches, the blue splotches, to give them more space to put up businesses. You don't really put down, so there are some buildings you put down yourself, but most buildings in the game are built by the people in your city, and you just tell them where they can do it. So I made them some more space for businesses. As you can see, they're starting to build some businesses over here. It's like a Taco Bell, basically. Some fast food. Alright. So we have some more, we have some demand for residential right now. I'm going to take this residential brush and just paint a bunch of houses. Or just some space for some houses. It's a very fun game, Connor. It's super laid back, but it can be very challenging as well. Yeah, I'm kind of everything, Steve. That's what I meant earlier when I said that I was like the super mayor. Because not only do you do mayor type stuff, you also zone stuff. You decide where the fucking hospitals and shit go. And you're basically like super mayor. You're not just regular mayor. You're a god among mayors. So if you see me painting with these brushes, I'm just painting in the zones, and I'm doing that based on the demand down here. If I see some demand for a certain kind of thing, I'll paint some more space for it. So our city's doing pretty well for services. How are we looking for electricity right now, anyway? We are doing real well for electricity right now. If we put down more buildings, they consume more electricity. We might need to make more power plants. But right now, we're doing okay. Let's speed up time. Get the game crack-a-lackin'. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not going to explain any further this way. What I'm going to do is I'm start building up some money here. I'm going to spend this money on new services for the people. I'm going to start putting down schools, police department, fire department, that sort of thing. I'm going to try and keep the city kind of small to start off with. We have a really good income right now, which is great. But once the sun sets, as it's setting right now, I can see we're going to have that income sort of diminish a little bit. In my experience, anyway. So, oh fuck! We have no fire department! Hang on. We need a fire department. So that might spread. Okay, so I paused the game just now. Let us take a loan out. Steve, don't even worry about it, Steve. Take this loan. I got money now. Let's get a fire department in this bitch. So where do I want to put it? No, I don't want to put it there, I guess. It's got a pretty big radius. Again, the little glowing line, the little glowing color there, shows how effective it is, like how far it's going to reach. So I wanted to kind of be over here with the people more than with the businesses right now. So I'm thinking like over here. Yeah, it's probably fine right here. All I wanted was some pizza. It's actually a quote from Mega Man Legends, Connor. I think he made that on accident, if I'm wrong about that. Okay. He just accidentally made a quote from Mega Man Legends. I love that game. Okay, so now we got a fire department. I got a little bit of money left too. I could put it on a school, I guess, while I'm at it. Might as well at this point. I can't afford to put down a police department, sadly, but I can put on a school with this remaining cash that I've got. You guys want to not be dum-dums, dum-dums. Okay, it's got a pretty good reach, but not as good as I would like. I guess it would actually make more sense to put it like right here, I guess. Zoom and enhance. Right there. Even then, it's not quite reaching all the way to the upper right corner. So I guess over here would be the best spot. Kind of like it right there. Let's find out what building's on fire. So let me close all this nonsense. It's a business. It's this place. The neighborhood shop. It's okay though, we have a fire department now. Let's watch them do their stuff. This guy's beautiful fucking car. It's a new buggy owned by Edward Miller. So we can just go over here and we can find our way to our fire department. That's this thing, I think, right? Let's watch them do their shit. I'm gonna slow down time a little bit. There it is. Let's follow it. Go, fire truck, go! Go! Here's the building. It's still burning. Go! Okay. Yo, that shit got fucked up. Oh my. Let the renovation begin. Well, the building was more or less saved, I guess. But it's definitely looking quite fucked up. I'm sure they'll renovate it. Okay, so we're losing money, probably because all the services we have. Oh, and that loan we took out too is costing us money every month. But that's cool because now we actually have better services in town. We're seeing some demand for residential. What's on? Oh, we have crime here. Some criminals all over the place. Fuck. Well, we have to deal with it, I guess, because we have no money. Let me, They're gonna follow Adrian. Welcome aboard, dude. Big fan of this game. So we had some crime around town. We have no police department, though, which kind of sucks. That's cool, though. This is zone some more residential and some more commercial as well. City Skylines taught me, huh? You don't need to worry about buildings at fire department until a fire has broken out. Yes, yeah, just plop it down, dudes, plop it down. They know what to do. They're very effective. Okay, so there's a demand there for some more commercial, so I figure out how to take care of it. Let's run it. Speed it up. Okay. Yeah, we are losing money, but not that bad. Also, it's nighttime. Once the nighttime breaks, so look at all the crime breaking out around town. Shit, dude. These guys might abandon their home because of all the crime. Lots of demand for commercial right now. We're actually making more money now. We can put down a police department soon. Pretty much, Connor. Yeah, the Warriors are fucking around town right now. Fucked up all of our shit. Oh, Warriors. Down here in the industry area, too, there's some crime breaking out. Come out and play, yay. We need 15,000 for a police department. We are not making nowhere near enough money. We need for day to break. Not sure why we make less money at night, but that seems to be the case. Need more room for industry over here very shortly. Oh, look at all the crime. Holy shit. Making good scratch because the sun's up now. Not sure why we were lacking power. Oh, okay, we have some income from this. Nice. We can build a police department now. What do we unlock here? Areas, parks and plazas. Cool. Awesome. Some new policies we can enact. All right. Some new types of road. Yeah. Most people aren't up in the middle of the night, huh? Well, yeah, but it's not really nighttime. Like, the way this game works to make it more fun as a simulation is that when the sun is down, some things are considered to be quote-unquote nighttime, but the actual days pass much faster. So we're not watching a full day, like when you see the day-night cycle. They're desynchronized, basically. The actual in-game, you know, going to work every day cycle, like, you know, they go to work, come home, go to work, come home, it's actually much faster than the actual visible cycle. But when the visible cycle happens, things do change in the game. So you kind of have like 2 levels of day-night. And for some reason, when it's dark out, then I make much less money. Alright, so we got money now for a police department. We're going to need it really bad. This song is so epic. I need one over here too at some point. Okay. So we have police now. Let's watch them go bust crime. Go! Let's go. Fuck him up. But he's just patrolling. This guy's got a fucking criminal. Says on a call. Go, dude, go. Let me pause, turn the auto follow on. There we go. Go get him. Bad boys. What you want? What you want to do? My phone's trying to guilt me over not having taken any steps yet today, huh? So I'm saying, kind of. Bust him. I just patrolling, dude. There's so much crime around the city. I can always call them the cops. I guess they're not familiar with the cops that are, you know, they're not aware the cops are in town yet, huh? About safety. How could you have not taken any steps today? Steps gotta be taken. They see me rolling. They're hating. Patrolling. They're trying to catch me riding dirty. The warrior's days are numbered. This place looks fucking disgusting. The cops are doing their job, though. Asleep most of the time. Most of the time. She ain't even in my mind. I wouldn't know her if I saw her. She's that far behind. Okay, so we got some money coming in. Citizens are more or less happy. We have some services now, including police and fire. So I'm gonna start building some more roads. Oh, look at all this fucking disgusting pollution over here. Gross. Gross. We're gonna need more power soon. I gotta respect that. Okay. Oh, I just fucked some shit up. I just cut off power for half the city. Don't you hate when that happens? Let's make sure that that's resolved here. Oh wait, no. All I need to do is, if I can connect these buildings to these buildings, we'll have a natural power transmission to the city. That's what you want, but that means we need a lot more commercial. Okay, so we're not there yet, in other words. But what I can do is I can actually connect this to this. Like so. Oops. Yeah, like this, I guess, huh? Yeah, sleep is great. If you guys haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. It's pretty cool. So I got power back on the side of the city. That's nice. But I need to start thinking about connecting these together. Let's start building toward that. So basically, I need to do this. There we go. We gotta start getting some more demand for commercial. I have some more money. I'm gonna spend it, pretty much all of it on roads. I feel like we're at a point now where we need to have more roads. But we have a lot of demand for residential as well, so I feel like I should actually start building southward still. Yes, let's do that. Let's make basically 2 more blocks. Okay. We basically put in 2 more blocks here. I'm out of money. That's fine, though. We're making money. We're making movies on location. She don't know what it means. And the music makes her wanna be the story. And the story was whatever was the song, what it was. Roller girl, don't worry. Oh, I need more water. Fuck. Well, I got some money coming in anyway. DJ plays the movies. That's fine. Pull it out to here. Whatever you can afford, man. All night long. There we go. Got water for the people. Making good income right now. City is pretty much stabilized. We're actually going to have natural power soon. We're going to get rid of this power cable. Basically, power transmits through buildings automatically. So you only need these power lines when you have things that are not connected by other buildings. Okay. Just use the fill tool. Now that we're a little bit further into the game, I need to just individually draw all the spots we want to fill up. Okay, I don't want to build too far too fast. Let's take this moment to once again re-examine our services. We're making pretty good money. Now we have actual natural power transmission, I believe. Or does it not transmit across this? Maybe it doesn't go past the perimeter there. Check power. It does transmit across. It means I can actually chop this up now, I think. We should have a... Yeah, we have a nice transmission of power now. Let's get rid of this power line. Cool, we don't need any more. Nice. Okay. So we have this power line here to connect our water to our septic. Oh, we have no power over here now. Is it because we're low on power? That's why. Need another power station. Well, we're kind of low on money for a power station. This is a very desperate situation right now. How close are we to our next milestone? Not especially close. Let's take out another loan, I guess, huh? So that means I need to, Oh, we're still paying off this other one, though. Eek. Ooh, that's a pretty bad situation. I didn't know I was building so fast. Well, if we take out this loan, That's kind of a rough situation, though. It's a pretty bad look. Let's take this loan out. Pay off this loan. There. We'll use the remaining money here to build a new power station. Right about here. Knock some buildings down. That's fine. Now we got power for the city. We got 32,000 left. Again, I want to look at my services at this point. What are we working with here? Health is looking all right. Could be a little bit better, could be worse. Fire is looking sub-ideal, especially over here. I could put another fire station down over here, I guess. Right here would be a good spot for it. These places require a lot of fire. These industrial areas, they require a bunch of different fire departments. So actually, it might make more sense to put one, like, up here somewhere. What a thrill. Maybe even right here, by the highway. That might be the best idea. We have enough money for one more thing to put down. I could put down another police department over here. I could build some roads across. Might be a good idea. That's probably the best idea. Unless I want to put down like a high school. I can't really afford that. Okay, so let's start building roads across so that we actually have less traffic on this one main road. People that are trying to get to work over here in the industrial zone, for instance, are going to need some help. We're building lots of roads. Lots and lots of roads. How am I gonna make this work, actually? I'm gonna do it like this, I guess, for now. Oh man, this is expensive. Okay. So that's more space to build stuff. We have high demand for industry right now. Let's take advantage of that and put down some more industrial zones. Okay. So we are actually not making money. We're actually losing money every month, every week. But we can mitigate that. We're going to actually hit a milestone soon, which is going to make life a little bit easier as well. But yeah, it's got me thinking, I need to play a little bit more carefully for a second. Yeah, I'm going to... I want to start migrating my industrial zones down to here. That's what I want to do. So I need to make a bridge. I'm going to need money for that bridge. Once the sun rises, we're going to be in a much better position, financially speaking. But in the meantime, I think we're going to have to let it rock. Because we're losing a lot of money right now every week. But I think it's going to be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Rockabye. Rockabye. Yeah, we're actually getting a lot of population very quickly, so we're gonna hit that milestone before terribly long. That'll be a nice chunk of change. Everything's gonna be alright. Rockabye. They never actually hit the negatives. That's nice. Once the sun rises, we're going to be making a lot of scratch. I'm going to make a bridge across the water. Then we can start making more industrial zones down here, away from the civilization, basically. I want to keep the pollution away from everybody if I can possibly help it. We're seeing some nice traffic moving back and forth. There's some need now for commercial areas. Steve. Come on now, dude. I gotta out me like that. Okay, so we're making good money. The sun's up again. We're making more money for some reason. I'm not sure why that is exactly. That's just the way it is. Soon we can make a bridge across. It's pretty expensive though. It might cost me a little more money than I have right now to build a bridge. Let it accumulate for a minute. Actually, we're going to hit 2,400 in a minute here and get a milestone. Nice. So we can buy some new land, and I can do that though. We have unlocked nothing that interesting for now, except for the post office, I guess. I need to start thinking about trash, huh? Fuck. Let's look at our trash situation here. It's only 15% full right now. So we're going to probably slack on that a little bit longer. We got a bunch of money from that milestone. Let's build the bridge across and start thinking about spreading our industrial zones down this way. Oh, hang on. I want to do it like this, actually. I can't because of this thing. That's fine. It's not a big deal. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah. That'll do. We're gonna need some power down here, though. So I need to kind of reconfigure this whole situation with the power. We got the power to be loving each other no matter what happens. We got the power to do that. I'd make it my objective to recreate a city. I kind of considered that in the past. That could be very fun. Put this right here. Now we can start putting down industrial zones for days. Across the pond here. And leave the rest of this for commercial and residential over here. Okay, let her rip. Sumaru City from Persona 2, huh? I don't ever hear people talk about Persona 2 that much. Some little homes in the mountains there. Okay. So we're making pretty good income. There's a lot of need for industry. Oh, they need water down here. Shit. I forgot about that. So here's where our water has stopped in the past. Let's keep on building it down here. Okay. It's your favorite game in the series, huh? Persona 2. Yeah, why is that? Why don't people talk about that one as much as Persona 3 and 4? And 5, of course. Because it's too hard and they're babies? They're literal infants? I got good water coverage. We're still seeing demand for industry. Let's make some more space for industry. I guess this would be a good time to use the fill tool. I don't think that could cause any problems. Actually, let's play it safe and just use the brush. The duology that make up the whole narrative. A duology? Like, you mean Persona 1 and 2? What do you mean, like, something else? Okay, we're seeing good income. High need for industry still. Growing need for residential zones. I almost feel like kind of slowing down. Let's just keep building industry. Let's not build too much more residential for now. I'm making residential right now. Fuck. My color blindness fucked me. These are all houses. Yo, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna destroy all your houses now, if you guys don't mind. So, like, jeepers. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, how come they're like... How come residences are moving in? Yo, knock these houses over, man. Go away. You're not welcome here. We're not zoned for houses, dude. Go away. There you go. Persona 2 Innocent Sin and Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. That's the duology. Oh, there's 2 Persona 2 games. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Okay. So we're seeing... Oh, yeah, because the sun went down. Yeah, we're seeing our income decline. Okie dokie. So we're seeing our need for industry decline as well. That's fine. That means the time is upon us to start looking at our situation over here. I would like to fucking focus on services, not focus on expansion as much. So let's examine our options for... Well, one thing we can do is we can put on a post office. People fucking love getting mail. That's a fact. Pretty big coverage.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area.
Give a fuck about
Residents
forest fire.
are advised to avoid forested areas. A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
There's like a house. I guess there's a tree over here that lit on fire somewhere. That's fine. I'm sure I mean, they have a long way to go from the fire station, but I'm sure it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. Okay, so looking at the post office again, I can put 2 of them down essentially. One would go here, I guess. Or maybe even out here, huh? Yeah. Then one would go up in here. It's hot and... Alright, so I got some pretty good coverage for mail. And we're kind of short on scratch. It's only an industrial zone. Nothing found there ever reacts violently to fire. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. We got any guys on the scene here yet? Oh yeah, see, we got people on the scene. Got their hoses and shit. They're spraying stuff, Steve. What more do you want? What are you spraying stuff, Steve? In fact, I'm gonna name this guy Overlord Steve. Steve's on the job. I can't make him one of my favorite Sims. That's fine. So I guess maybe you can't make, you can't just make, like, firefighters and police guys, like, actual... Maybe they're not, maybe they don't live in your town, necessarily. Maybe they're not actual, like, fully developed Sims. Because normally I can, like, add them to a list and follow them all around, which is kind of cool. I kind of missed that. About these guys. What are you doing? Still burning, guys? Maybe they ran out of water. I think they did. They ran out of water. Go! Spray that shit. Easy game. The original games had a much grittier feel to them. To me, the original Persona games are borderline horror. Whereas the modern ones are pretty much just anime, huh? Yeah, again, there's very high demand for new residential zone. But I'm not gonna bite. I want to focus more on services. There's police, there's fire over here. There's plenty of health care. They put a high school down. That's very expensive. Making good scratch, though. Anime, J-pop, power of friendship, BS. Maybe I'd like the earlier ones better. I really hate fucking anime. And that's one thing that kind of turns me up a Persona franchise, is that it seems very anime. So I'm thinking about a high school. I could put a park down, it'd be more affordable. But high school would probably be more worthwhile at this point. We only have one elementary school, don't we? Yeah, it doesn't quite reach all the way either. That's cool. We're seeing a little bit of demand for industry again. That's fine, though. I think they're having trouble getting out here to commute because it's one bridge. That's all we have. Maybe I should build another bridge. People have a very long way to go to this place, basically. It's kind of a thing. Well, dude, Steve, who's paying for these schools? You, Steve? Yeah, they're a bunch of dum-dums, alright? That's just the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes your town's just a bunch of dum-dums. Yeah, they're having trouble getting people to work out here, I think, because of the commute. It's kind of weird. Thinking of building, like, more roads, but I need to save money as well. I might go like this. We're going to lose power in a big way. It's okay, I'll fix it. Pause. So we've lost power to our septic tank. That sucks. Because people are taking hella dookies in this city. And when there's dookies being taken, that means you gotta get your power on. Oh, it won't go over the bridge? Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. So, I guess we gotta go up onto the land, huh? Well, this kind of sucks. How won't go over the bridge? Oh, I see. Well, what if I were to put one like right here? Put one right here? Oh, that worked. Okay. A little bit sloppy, but it'll be fine. Where there's dookies, one must flush. Yeah, so in case you didn't get the idea, Connor, when you build a water system in this game, you have to have a source of fresh water, which we have up here coming in upstream. And downstream, you need a place to dump all the dookie. That's where this comes in. If I were to turn off this graphical display, you'll see there's hella dookie water coming out. If I go to like our water pollution, you'll see there's hella dookie draining out of that one. So up here's where the water's coming in, right by the industry. Probably a bad idea. Yeah, that's where we're coming in at. And then down here we have where the Dookie's getting dumped off at. Okay, so now we've got another way to get to these areas. And that's going to have to be all we have for now because I just can't afford anything more. This shit's really gross over here. If we get a high school down, we can get some more educated people, and we can start putting up more office buildings and less of this disgusting, polluting industry. I guess that's my Captain Planet upbringing coming in. Captain Planet, he's our hero. We're seeing our population kind of plateau. There's just no more room for people to move in. Gonna take pollution down to 0. You see a Flint water crisis in the making? It'll be fine, Steve. What are you worried about? We're gonna get rid of all these pollutants, you know, once we can. How's our place looking here? Our landfill's filling up really fast. I need to put down some recycling centers. The problem is that costs a lot of money. How's our loan looking? We took that loan out a long time ago. Oh man, it's paying off real slow. He's our power magnified, and he's fighting on the planet's side. We need 5,000, so we need to double our population. That's gonna be rough. Yeah, I think we need to start looking at recycling centers, or maybe even some of these incineration plants. We need to actually get a lot more population for that, though. So we're looking at these 20,000 each. That's pretty rough. I guess that means that time is upon us to start putting down more space for people to move in. I hope you're right, Connor. At this rate, it might not be the place to be. Okay. We need a lot of things got to happen for this town to become more stable, that's for sure. It's kind of a situation. The sewage is fine, see. The sewage is working just fine. Don't even worry about sewage, Steve. It's all good. Alright, so we're seeing a decline in need for residential anyway. A decline in demand. We're seeing more demand for industry. Let's go set it up. What I can do, though, is I can go up here and put down some preemptive residential zones. Blop, 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 blop. Moving at will, folks. This is a pretty unfortunate situation, honestly. Like this, having this one road for all of our industry is just going to make the commute ridiculous. It's going to have a lot of traffic. It's very far away from everybody. It's kind of rough. We're seeing a lot of crime out here. No, we're seeing a lack of customers, I think. Huh? That's what this means, I think. Not enough customers. Well, whose fault is that, assholes? Probably my fault, honestly, but you know what I mean. I don't care is what I mean. Yeah, that basically means there's very little demand for commerce, and we see that here. There's very little demand for commerce. In fact, we have very little demand for anything except for industrial zones. I'm not sure what causes that exactly with the ecosystem, but it's pretty shitty. I really hate building industrial zones, but that's what the people want. So that sound you're hearing is Twitter. It's I think called Chirper in this game, and you can actually listen to the tweets of your citizens, and I give you hints on what they want. I could check that out, but again, I don't super care. They're a bunch of assholes. Yeah, here, let's check out Chirper. I would think that fresh water is basic stuff, but no, how long do we have to wait for working pipes? Wait, what? Someone's got bad pipes? Oh no! I should have been reading Chirper, guys. I told you I didn't care, but I forgot about these guys over here. They have no water. Maybe if they could qualify for a better job, there might be demand for something beyond industrial. I know that's what I'm saying, Steve. I gotta save up money for a high school. Sorry, guys. Here's some water. Thanks, Mayor. We almost died. No big deal. Can I build... I'm gonna start building roads over here and see if I can make that work. But we have very little need for homes right now anyway. We're seeing some derelict buildings out here because they didn't get enough customers, so now they're just abandoned. Look at this fucking... Oh, wait, it got fucking knocked over. It's getting rebuilt as a drugstore. There you go. The free market works. We still have tons of need for industry. I'm very uncomfortable with that. Oh, shit. We got brownouts. I guess because all the industry is consuming too much power, huh? It's not because of the... Let me check the power grid. It's not because there's a lack of connection. It really is just because there's not enough power in the city to power all this fucking industry. Well, that really sucks. I don't have enough money. As is often the case when this happens, it seems. We are 17 megawatts over our limit. I would need to place a bunch of these. I can't afford that either. So if I can wait a little bit longer, we can afford this. I think I'm going to make the people just suffer for a minute. Are they selling drugs from a storefront? Gotta get them educated, huh? They got a good business sense. Okay, so I'm going to let this money build up a while here while we have brownouts all around the city. People have no power. Probably bitching on Chirper, but... You know what I'm saying? You gotta... Oh, look at... So we our power consumption declined there. I think because the sun came up. I think at night it consumes more power. But we have to definitely put down another power plant. So that sucks. I was just saving money for the goddamn high school. That's just the way it goes, though. We're making really good money right now, though. So this is a good place to kind of stabilize for a minute. I'm going to put down another power station. We're going to let the money build in while we can save up money for a high school. Well, you're right, Steve. How can they complain if they don't have the power to chirp? Yeah, so I see that we're once again having brownouts, so I need to get to... Here we go. I can build this power plant now. That should solve that problem. There you go, fuckers. Are you happy now? You have more power and still no high school. I'm trying to save money for the kids, Connor. So if they have, like, more services in the area, if they have, like, better fire protection and better police protection and better health coverage, they have more parks in the area, the land value goes up. If the land value goes up, then the houses level up. Those little arrows you see where it goes pling, 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 means they're actually leveling up. And they become nicer, like mansions and stuff. See a little pling right there? It means somebody leveled up over there. So that means the land value is going up, which is great. This guy has his trash picked up in a minute, though. Wonder where the trash truck is. Yeah, those little pling, 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 plings you're hearing is the land value going up. People are leveling up, which is great. It means you get more money from those areas. If I were to, let's say, put some fire departments down here, I could level up these industrial areas as well. Good morning, Faceless. How you doing, dude? Good morning, Mr. Durson. A.K.A. Durson Sama. We're making real good money right now. Let's just fucking camp for a second. And save some money and get a high school. I said, never mind. I want to take a little bit of this money and build a road. I want to see if I can So this is mostly too rocky to build on. At least on that side. But here I can build. Okay. Once again, here, too rocky. Yeah, so the reason I did that was so I could start putting more houses out here. Yeah, it's sort of sub-ideal. Like, really sub-ideal. It's quite craggy. But maybe some small houses might be able to get built here. Oh, fuck, the water! I thought it was all the way over to this edge of the map. I guess I'm stupid. So we gotta actually reconfigure this so it goes further this way. Like, maybe even all the way to the edge. I don't see why not. Yeah, the weird shape of the land makes it kind of wacky. Hella wacky. Love the suburbs, cute little river. It's kind of a nice little place here. But it's all chaos. Steve and Connor know that although it might look pretty, looks can be deceiving. Because actually, underneath the surface, the city is going berserk. Let's check Chirper. So this means crime is good. Talking about people finding each other's wallets. Earthquakes might be coming. Uh-oh. Hopefully that guy's wrong. Wish our city had more parks. It's bleak and gray. What a great city. This guy's pissed off there's not enough power for a while there. Fuck off. The warriors. Come out. Look at this pollution. What, Chirper? This guy's pretty happy about the city. To him, it's all good. Let's put some more industry down. Making good money. Go straight making that money. Oh, the fucking trash guy has been this way for a minute. When he has a trash truck, I hope. Oh, look at these guys are complaining about their trash situation. What is going on with the trash anyway? I keep forgetting I need to put down... Oh man, we're getting pretty full in the landfill. I need to make... I could use this money and fucking get a recycling center. But we need a school, though. Can I put a policy up to minimize... Reduces garbage... It raises tax... It reduces tax income, but reduces garbage accumulation. I like that a lot. We're making good money right now. Ah, shit. I just got enough for a recycling center. Yeah, that might be... Maybe you're right, Steve. That might be a working strategy. So high school costs how much? 30,000. I mean, we're fucking close. It is nighttime, too. Let's put the high school up, guys, and then we can worry about recycling centers. It's our next objective. So our current objective right now is to put a high school up. After that, we'll think about putting some recycling down, like a lot of recycling, and trying to clear out this landfill. We have some demand for residential. Yeah, it's kind of funny how this our garbage trucks just can't get across town because there's not enough streets. Like, these garbage trucks are getting pretty overworked. Do you have trouble turning a profit? I can never balance my budget. That's from Face of Spades. Not really. In this game, it's not as hard as it is in, like, SimCity 4. It can be difficult sometimes, though. Especially early in the game. It's hardest early in the game. Okay. Let's put a goddamn high school down. That should increase land values a lot, which should also have the side effect of making me more money. I think it should be fine right here. Maybe not quite. I need some more interconnecting roads, basically. Guardsmen on strike, huh? SimCity 4 is your go-to sim game. Super fun. Played it yesterday. It's a really fun game. I agree, Faceless. Have you played this game before, though? I went from SimCity Classic to SimCity 4 to this game. This game is my favorite so far, but it is. I found out SimCity Classic was the most difficult, and then between 4 and this game, you know, that gets kind of like it's gradually easier. Your city is a great front to the No Child Left Behind Act, huh? You know, that doesn't exist in my city, dude. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Steve. I never heard of this act. Okay, so now we've got a high school down. Should increase a lot of land values. See a lot of level ups down here, which means more money for me. And higher level buildings give you more money per week. Oh, it's fucking trash. Need more road to get to the goddamn... Oh, I just realized there's only one road going to the fucking... going to the landfill, because this road has no crossroads on it. I should probably fix that. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's all fine. This trash is fine. It's gross, but it's fine. Yes! What's up, mutant? 6 o'clock in the morning, just getting up for your day, dude? You still haven't slept yet. Thank you for the bits, homie. Okay, sun's coming up. We're making more money now. Should be able to afford our recycling center soon. Just woke up, huh? Good, good, good. You're working today? Is that what you're up for? Oh, that's good income right there. But this trash is getting kind of out of control. I feel like I do need to make some more crossroads to get to this trash dump. Trash dump. It's kind of on the wrong side of town. I don't work until 1 p.m., but I haven't been feeling too great lately. That's why I headed to bed early last night. You mean like feeling sick, mutant? Or maybe some stuff going on in your head, like emotionally? Okay, this seems fine. The way this is all working out right now. 1 p.m. So you have trouble sleeping. You never feel good emotionally, huh? I heard a lot of positive feedback about your performance on the stream, Mutant. I've had a few guys in my chat tell me that they really enjoyed your commentary, DCT. It could be all the rain and weather. I find that when the seasons change toward the winter season, especially, I get pretty depressed. I really can't stand the cold weather. And I feel like not only can I not stand it, like, practically speaking, because it's frustrating for me, I find that it has an impact on my emotional state. So, also David kind of flaked because MK ran late. He had to jump on the mic. Well, it seems like it really improved a lot of people's experience with the tournament. A lot of people came into my chat and said very specifically that they enjoyed your commentary. And I was like, yeah, it's not unusual. Ewan's commentary is always very hype. There's that clip going, like, you know, viral right now. Oh, yeah, I got you muted, yeah. There's that clip of Frankie and Daisuke, and you're commentating on that clip. See, so I usually get down in the dumps week after end of October, beginning of November, huh? But I love the winter. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's something, I don't know if it's... That's what I heard, yeah. I heard that you guys left the Yeah, I jumped out of the commentary booth. That was pretty fucking sick. Happy to see that that clip is getting sort of passed around the gaming press. Seems like there's a lot of hype around Third Strike in that respect. Seasonal affective disorder, huh? Slope's too steep for this road, huh? Can I raise this road up? I don't think I can. No, it doesn't help. What if I... That's fine, I guess. I'll have to deal. This is so sick of this. Sometimes there are no words, huh? Yeah, Threes is a godlike game. It's very exciting to see Season 2 taking off so fast, so hard. It's like the game's getting a lot of recognition lately. Okay. So I pause the game. What am I doing? There's a high demand for residential right now. I should probably start putting down more houses. I'm saving up money. Oh, I have 20,000 now for the recycling center. Let me build these houses first. We'll put up some recycling centers, huh? Yeah, this is a game called City Skylines. It's a spiritual sequel to SimCity. Because, you know, EA, the guys that own Maxis, which owns SimCity, the developers, are evil as fuck. So they kind of fucked the franchise up. This is made by an independent developer, meant to be, to pick up where SimCity left off. And it's a super awesome, great game. Super awesome, great game. It's got great graphics. The simulation aspect is more developed. Get it on Steam. It's called City Skylines. If you want, I can let you know when it goes on sale. It can be very expensive. It's, I think it's full price. It's like 20 bucks right now. It has a lot of great expansion packs that are easily worth it. But to get them all, it would cost you like 150 bucks. But if you wait for them to be on sale, you can get like the whole package for like 45. That's what I did. Educated scene. Yeah, so our problem right now, Mutant, in our game is that we have no schools. We have no schools in our game, so we have a few. We're trying to change that. We're trying to get people educated, but they're pretty dumb. Right now, they're hella dumb. In fact, we didn't even look at our, like, education map. So here we can see the white buildings represent elementary school graduation. And the redder buildings, or I'm colorblind as fuck, I get the idea, right? The darker buildings mean that they're not educated, they're not elementary school graduated. We put down a high school very recently, which means there's like no graduates at all. But we have a new high school in town. Cow says this game is great, huh? And there are tons of community mods in the Steam Workshop. So you play this game as well, Cow says? It's pretty fun. All schools do is set unreasonable expectations and produce lifelong bitterness, huh? Well, they do that, but that's not all they do. So our problem right now, Mutant, is that we have these industrial zones over here that are polluting like fuck, but no one's educated enough to get other jobs. So we just have these guys working in these fucking coal mines, basically. But hopefully now we have the high school down, we can start getting some more education going on and maybe start putting some office buildings up and that sort of thing. So we have this really nasty looking side of town over here. Like, look at all this pollution. It's gross. This is all the industry going on. It's like half of our city. But it's not going to always be that way. You can actually see the fog, see the smog and shit. So this is getting too close to home for Faceless. It means it's like every city in China. Well, we're trying to change that, dude. We're trying to... We have problems with our garbage system right now, too. The problem is we have too much garbage and too few roads. I'm trying to address that, too. So, yeah, my plan was to start putting down more residential zones, right? Let's do that. Alright, so let's do it like this. I probably shouldn't download this game until after the semester ends. It's one of those kind of games that can definitely be very, very time-consuming. Oh, too steep? Really, it doesn't look that bad, huh? I guess it kind of is. It's pretty fun. So let's drop down some... it's very much... It's just like SimCity, basically, but, you know, more high-tech, more modern. I can see a lot of wasted time in this, huh? Well, wasted. It's wasted in the sense that you're not really accomplishing anything. But it is very... it's a very soothing game. I find it's very good for, like, if you're kind of in a bad mood. People building stuff. Wow, I'm really short on money right now. That's crazy. I spent more on roads than I expected to. Oh, I need fucking water too, huh? Fuck. Before I start complaining, let's build some water. They're gonna start bitching. They're like, why have you forsaken us, Mr. Mayor? Has anyone tried to find a way to implement multiplayer in these city-building games? Yeah, Mutant, yeah. SimCity, the last SimCity game from 2013, I think it was, had online multiplayer. SimCity 4 has online multiplayer to an extent. But I think this version does not. I think this game is mostly single-player. I think partially because SimCity 4, you know, I mean, SimCity, the newest one, got the pretty negative feedback for its online multiplayer. How sick would it be if two players can create two separate cities and that are relatively close to one another, and you could do business like you kind of can in SimCity 4? It's kind of the idea. You can trade resources, and in SimCity 2013, that's a major part of the game is hooking up with your friends' cities and trading resources and buying and selling stuff. But that game had a big snafu with it requiring always online always online DRM. So if you ever went offline, you get kicked out of your game, basically. It would just be like, you're done. Have a good day, sir. If your internet died on you. And it pissed off a lot of people. I think a lot of people sort of associated the multiplayer with that, even though they're not really related. And so when this game came out, it was supposed to be like a love letter to the fans. And I think part of what people wanted was, offline experience. So they sort of focused on that. But SimCity 4 is a game that you can get pretty cheap these days. And it has element just like what you described, and it has no always online DRM. But yeah, it's definitely been tried before, and I wouldn't be surprised if this game's sequel had a mechanic. Oh, look at all this goddamn trash! Yo, how's our place looking? Oh my god, the landfill's almost full. Yeah, this game is pretty godlike. It's got beautiful graphics. Very atmospheric. It's very fun to manage things. You can see all these little icons meaning they got trash building up. Because our problem is that we have one landfill, which has how many trucks? Let's check it out. The landfill has 15 garbage trucks, right? But our city's layout is not that intuitive, like for traffic. They have to come up this road here, and then go all the way over here, and then branch off all the way over here. It's kind of a drag. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down a recycling center right now. We have enough money finally. We should reduce some of the trash that builds up. Maybe if there were a way for the people to know better about recycling and waste. Well, here's the thing, Steve. I'm going to... Oh my god, we have so much trash building up, it's ridiculous. Oh man, so putting down this recycling center just barely put a blip on my garbage processing status. That's pretty rough. But here's what I can do. I'm going to go over here and put a policy in place to promote recycling. When I used to play SimCity 2000 like super hardcore, I would literally draw a rough outline of my city on a separate piece of paper. That's the one... I haven't played SimCity 2000 or 3000. I went right from classic, you guys watched me play, to playing SimCity 4. But it looks like SimCity 2000 and 3000 were both awesome too. Before we even started building anything, huh? Yeah, I can see how that'd be a major thing. I feel like as these games have gone on, in my experience so far, they've become way easier. And that's true of pretty much every genre, right? Pretty much every gaming genre has gotten easier over time. This game is nowhere near as hard as SimCity Classic. And I found that SimCity 4 was also... So basically, I played Classic, then 4, then this. Classic was by far the hardest and the most game-like. It was the most like trying to win the game, basically. Then SimCity 4 was way easier than Classic, but it still had that aspect of very game-like. It felt like you were winning or losing. And this game is the least so. This game is... I have the hard mode mod turned on, which makes it a lot more fun for me. It's more game-like, but even then, it's nowhere near as hard as the early SimCity games. It's more zen and less difficult, but it is still kind of... I mean, right now we're kind of in the shit, but it's not as difficult. I wonder how we're looking for power right now. Except the Street Fighter series, which seemed to reach a peak with 3S and then took a dip in difficulty, yeah. Yeah, that's probably why, too, right? I think it's part of the reason why we saw the games get easier is because 3S was so hard and people didn't really care for that, so they kind of had to dial it back, and they're kind of still experimenting with that. I think we're never going to see fighting games. That's not fair to say. It's going to say we're going to see fighting games get harder again, but I mean, anime games are notoriously pretty difficult. Recreational use. Love the icon. It's like a fucking smiley face with a fucking dreadlocks. Oh my. School's out. So if we put on the school's out city policy, the citizens will prefer working over education, and only a small portion of the eligible citizens will go study at university. Yeah. Let's not do that, though. So is there any more I can do for recycling? Okay, I can do this. Increase their efficiency with the recycling centers. Okay, that's probably all we can do for now. Okay, so we're going to see less income now because we're have some policies in place that are going to make trash a little bit more manageable. We're still making money every month. We're still in the black. How far are we from reaching our next milestone? We are about 900 away in terms of population. Do these have their own trucks? They do. That's great. So we actually have more trucks in our city now. Made them blissfully ignorant. Steve, they're getting educated now, Steve, all right? They got a high school now. Oh, that reminds me. Let's see how we're doing for power. We are getting awfully close to reaching our power limit. How are we doing for water? Same. Landfill is looking mighty fucked up. Education, we're seeing... we're kind of in the red for elementary schools. I put on elementary school, I guess, huh? I want to put on a recycling center, though. We need educated citizens, 100%. Let's just go to our schools. This costs, what, $12,000? We should look at that very soon. Where is the elementary school, anyway? It's up here? We need to put some down here, I guess. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Okay. Yeah, commerce is getting fucked in the ass. We're finally seeing a small bump in commercial demand. Education, dude. Get educated. Oh, somebody fucking... Oh, shit! Someone died over here. I never put down a fucking... Never put down a goddamn cemetery. Uh-oh. How much does that cost? 10,000? Easy game. Let's just put that, I guess, like right here. Okay. So we've got a cemetery now. That's pretty important to have. I'm not sure if it needs power or not. It has power anyway. Okay, so let's get these dead people out of the way. Let's follow the hearse. Let's actually slow down time so I can follow this hearse. That gives me great pleasure. Go get some bodies. Go grab the bodies. Ono has gone on record saying that 3S was ahead of its time and that it takes time for fighting game players to learn to understand, let alone appreciate the game. Isn't that interesting? It's a very kind of a weird genre, fighting games. because, you know, it has to, by the very nature of modern video games, like when a game comes out, it has to sell right then, right when it comes out. People have to love it right away. But fighting games are inherently so deep and mechanical that it's going to be, get the dead guy. Picking, oh, look, I got the body in the casket. That's so godlike. Another day in the life of the hearse driver. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating how, you know, a game comes out and everybody hates it because they don't understand it. Then, you know, it takes so long to understand it, by then nobody has any interest anymore. Street Fighter 4 was introducing a new generation of gamers to fighting games. Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. He kind of had to like hit the reset button, right? Like, I think that... That's not fair to say. I was going to say that Street Fighter 2 seems to be like a more viscerally, like, understandable game than Third Strike. That's not really true, though. Like, Third Strike is not that fucking hard, like, to play against your friends at the mall. Like, I think one thing... If it was, I wouldn't enjoy it as a beginner. One thing I love about Third Strike is that, you know, it can be appreciated on multiple levels. I mean, is Third Strike really that hard to just to pick up and play? Dropping off the dead bodies. Alright, that was fun. I don't know, Steve. I think it has quite a few hearses, though. There's actually 10 hearses. This thing can send out at the same time, which is important after you have a fucking earthquake, especially. Beautiful day in Vencabot. Alright. This is so good because it satisfies the one requirement that makes any video game from any genre good. Easy to pick up, hard to master. I kind of feel the same way, Mutant. I think that Third Strike is not that hard of a game to pick up, but it has so much depth you can play it forever. Yeah, this road's got a lot of traffic. I need to make another road. What's cool about this game compared to other SimCity games from the past is that in this game, every single citizen and every single vehicle is fully simulated at all times. So it's like they actually have to be on the actual roads and they actually have like real traffic based on what they're doing that day. It's pretty sick. Alright, so what's going on with Twitter here? Okay, they're glad about their cycling center, okay. Yeah, they're complaining about the dead bodies. That's funny. So, I need, oh, I was gonna put on another elementary school, right. We're almost at enough money. Let's actually speed up time here. It's raining. Okay, so we can put on elementary school now, I think. Give it to me. So let's compare this to our other coverage. I should put it like right here, actually. Huh? Not quite even. I need to put it more like right here. No? I guess right here is probably the best spot, huh? There's still some places left uncovered. It'd be crazy on Switch View. I'm almost glad it's not. That would ruin so many lives. Can you imagine? Why do we have power outage for a second? What's going on? Oh, man. Just if I could play this game on my commute. Yeah, that'd be crazy. But again, that'd be so hard to, like, can you imagine, like, trying to grade papers at work and you have your fucking Switch in your desk? That'd be so hard. Put on a high school with no means of getting educated to up. No, we already had an elementary school. We just need more of them. Oh God, what's going on with the fucking? I'm so nervous about this. About this landfill. Oh, it's pretty much full. Well, I guess then I'm gonna need another landfill for now until I can afford to put down more of these recycling centers, right? It's pretty cheap to put down. 5,000. Yeah, I guess. Alright, well, we have 2 landfills. I need to put out more recycling centers, but they're kind of expensive is the thing. We have very high demand for residential zones. I should put down more. I need to get more people here. But we also have... Dad, we're in a situation right now where it's like we need more people. We need more... We need less trash. We need more power. It's kind of rough. Fucking rough riders, dude. Ride or die. DMX. It's rough out here, kind of. That's what I'm saying, dude. So broke. I wonder if that loan's coming along. You guys chirping about. Apartments rents are rising as demand is high. Oh, God. We're making okay money still. It's nighttime, too. It's not that bad. We need to put down some water for these new houses. Okay. So now let's get the water laid out. Whole water situation sorted. Okay, now we can start building more houses. There's very high demand for housing right now. But services are kind of lacking. It's okay, we're seeing housing need diminish. We have plenty of land laid out, looks like. Okay, landfill's full. That sucks. But we have another landfill, so it's cool. Could be worse. We're seeing some demand for commercial, which is... It's been a while since we saw that. Let's be conservative putting it down, though. We have some commercials going out of business because there's not enough demand, so let's kind of be conservative with this. Let's not just go totally buck wild. Let's just sort of paint with a brush. Like that. You guys know I want to go buck wild, but that's not... Oh, we need water. Oh, no, I see we're running out of water. Well, I think we have 12... Isn't it only cost like 12,000? We have septic running back up in people's houses. That's great. And we're also low on water. That's amazing. That's goddamn amazing. This cost how much to put down? Oh, it's very cheap. Okay. Let's put septic down as well. Dump that poo-poo water. What about education mutants? I can't pipe that up there. What if I were to go like this, though? There we go. This is awkward. I can go this way, though. There we go. Did schools in America just decide not to teach students how to use commas? Yes. As a public school student for my whole life, I can answer that question very confidently, yes. There's no grammar classes. To me, that's extremely frustrating. Writing skills are not taught at all. And basic grammar is totally ignored. Oh, okay, I need to fix this. Okay, so we got water working again. That's great. There we go, okay. How's power look? Not super great. So I don't know if anyone of you noticed this, but has anyone noticed that there are a lot more typos on professional pieces of writing than there used to be? I don't know, Mutant. I'm not super old. I don't think you are either. But I mean, I have noticed that, Mutant, but I can't say that it wasn't always that way, is what I mean. I don't read a lot of super old stuff. But it does seem to me like you notice a lot of typos on like newspapers and shit like that and websites. But for all I know, it could have always been that way, more or less. I could ask my grandpa, but he'd be like, "What's your website?" My theory is that due to our growing reliance on AI to autocomplete and proofread our writing, that could be... I guess. Yeah, you're probably right, though. You're probably right, honestly. We unlocked an oil power plant. We unlocked fire station and a police headquarters. So new police, and we got a hospital now too, like bigger types of buildings. That's what happens when you hire ideologically driven individuals rather than good writers. Huh? We got a bunch of money from that too. So we should invest this money, or just save it and not go fucking ham. Oh, I know. I need to build recycling centers, right? Let's do that and spend the money that way. Motherfucking DMX. As long as my head now. Ride or die. Okay. Oh, we're okay on processing now for garbage. We're getting there. Getting to a good place. Power? Hey, power. No, it's the sun's probably setting. Fuck. I need more power plants. How are we looking for loans anyway? Damn, that loan is still out. The Ghost Skyline game is sick, dude. One more ghost. This is why teachers get paid shit in America. We're not actually hired to teach. We're just hired to give students a grade and push them through the system. And to babysit to an extent, at least in, you know, in high school and below, in my experience. No, I'm not actually Ghost Gallery. Believe it or not, I'm actually sleep streaming. We got brownouts. Your boy's got brownouts. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an incompetent mayor. How's your day, Ghost Gallery? Or should I say, how's your sleep? You're probably just getting up, huh, for work? Thanks for hanging out, by the way, guys. This is kind of an unusual stream for me. Yeah, welcome to the world of the living, Ghost Gallery. Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. I work at 10. What time is it for you now? So here in Michigan, it's 6:30 in the morning. Got a long way to go before 10. Mutant's gonna be up until goddamn 1. Decided to hire people with uncertain agenda rather than being skilled professionals to try and cash in on outraged pieces, huh? Damn, Steve. For you, it's 5 a.m., huh? What are we gonna do all this time, Ghost? You're up hella early, man. Why would you do that? Why would you get up so early? That's insane. I wanted to play before work. Oh, okay. What are you trying to play, dude? Three, yes, okay, okay. What platform are you playing on, man? Did people actually awake at this time playing Third Strike? I'm sorry, I wanted to put down a power plant, yes. Yay, power for everyone. Why is that short on water? Because the water doesn't reach him. That's fucking hilarious. It's the one guy in the city who just has no water. The Europeans, huh? I want to make friends with the Frenchies. I want to make friends with the Frenchies. So we're almost looking good for recycling, but not quite. What are you guys chirping about? Looks like they're all pretty happy. Ghost Gallery wants to make friends with the Frenchies. Can you loop the water line? Indeed you can, Steve. It doesn't really have any negative impact. It's very simple. It's simplified. Basically, it's just, you have to have, basically all the way it really works is you have to have the pipes connected to your septic and your water, input. And then you just have the pipes running everywhere in town, and wherever there's pipes, there's water and septic. There's really no, flow to it. That'd be fun to manage, though, if they were to add that in a future game or whatever. Never loop the water line. So there's quite a lot of demand across the board for a lot of cool stuff. Let's start expanding, I guess. We're making good money. We're doing all right. Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this opportunity to paint a whole bunch of commercial area. Let's not go quite as extreme with the... Actually, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this for industrial. Sure. Instead of going up and around and then service the community. Fuck the community, dude. I don't give a fuck about the community. They're like, ah, man. Yeah, this fucking mountain is breaking my balls. So I need to, let's spend all this money. Straight making that money. Turbo Mare. Turbo Mare. Okay. So that's that. We're gonna see this. We're gonna see problems with traffic. In fact, what I should do is actually make both these roads accessible to, the people. That way they can take more than one road. I am the community. Okay. Yeah, even then it's not ideal, but you could add a coastal road too. Yes, up the coast. I could, but I have a really big hard-on for, like, these 90-degree angles. My brother said that he thinks I'm a maniac and that he would never want to live in any of my cities because they're just too damn geometrical and not very fun. Because you can do all kinds of cool roads. You can do curved roads, you can do circular roads, you can do all kinds of fun roads in this game. But to me, it's just easier to make everything square. So a coastal road is kind of more like a staircase. Maybe have some parks along the coast. Okay. I have $6,000. Let's make sure the water is situated. Because knowing me, it's definitely not. It's a very simple mechanic with these pipes. Basically, just put the pipes out, you can see where the water is or isn't. To make sure everything's covered with the blue. It's pretty dumb. It's almost so dumb that it's almost not worth, like... It doesn't really, like, make the game any better, I feel like. I kind of wish they'd done more with these pipes. Like, even SimCity 4 had more with the pipes than this game does. You don't like big, sharp right angles, Steve? I was inspired. I went to New York for the first time in like 2007, I think. My first trip to New York. And it blew my mind how everything was just square. I was like, wow, this is so perfect. It's so easy to find your way around. It's like just a big piece of graph paper. Okay. So monotonous. I like one of these guys in my chirper. I was talking about how they need more parks and shit. So now we have water. Let's start putting down some of these residential zones. Boop, 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 boop. And a little bit of boop. We have plenty of zones for everybody else, looks like. Okay. Making good money. Everybody's got power, everybody's got water. We have very little in the way of services, though, for real. I need to re-examine that. I guess at this point I should decide not to keep expanding and instead focus on nailing down the services for who we already have here in town. So let's look at our services. We need health care. Yeah, we need health coverage for sure. Medical clinic has 12,000, almost there. Another medical clinic. Let's do that. Oh yeah, not a lot of stuff going on here for health. We should also put some health clinics over here in the industry area. Yeah, put one right here. Health coverage for all. Let's put one like over here somewhere. Level up these industrial zones a little bit. Give me some more money. What should you do, Connor? We're seeing lots of level ups over here now that we have some more services. That's great. Making pretty good money, too, for being in the middle of the night. You'll get them coppers. Okay. This costs how much again? 12,000? Because we're pretty much there. Let's go level up some of our industry. If I put this here, it gets pretty good coverage. Not a lot of power, though, that's the thing. I'll put it right, like, here, I think. Maybe right here, huh? Yeah, let's put it, like, right here. We need some crossroads here to get traffic moving a little bit more. Not that many crossroads. I have a habit of like maybe doing too many crossroads sometimes. Let's Do it like that. 11:41 over here in Merry England, huh? So 11 o'clock you mean in the morning, huh? The day is just beginning. These some industrial zones look like. Power shortages. What? How can this be? I put down more power. The city's growing too fast. Well, let's save up for that then, I guess. Yeah, we had a sudden, I guess because we were suddenly building a lot of industry, so it cost a bunch of power, but it's been a safe side and put another power station now. Almost noon over there in England. GMT. It's like DMT, but a little bit different. I had this new kind of processing build. It costs a lot for the oil power plant. It's not quite as polluting. I'm going to end the stream pretty shortly here, guys. It's going on 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to sleep. Guys, tomorrow is going to be our 8 hours of Ghostbusters stream. A.k.a. bustin', 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 bustin'. It's a good idea, Connor. I suggest you do that. Tomorrow's going to be crazy, guys. I think a lot of my friends have not, aren't really familiar with the Ghostbusters game, which I think is a crying shame. I think the game wasn't marketed right when it came out originally, back in the year 2012, I think it was. So I'm really excited to kind of introduce you guys to it. Because that game is amazing. Our power needs are getting pretty crazy. How are we looking for postal coverage? Not very good. Boston makes me feel good. You have a good day, Connor. The stream's gonna probably go on for another like 20 minutes here. Then I'm a dip. Always a pleasure, my friend. You can also put a post office down here somewhere. I like the post office. They're a pretty good, cheap way to get some level ups. I like that shit. See you around, homie. Just put like right in the corner here. Also do the same thing with healthcare. Oh, I heard a thunderstorm. Could be lighting shit on fire soon. Some lightning bolts. Give me that money, honey. Okay, put it right here. Boop. Nice, easy level ups. We also need fire department coverage, probably. Oh, fuck yeah, we do. Oh, that's a horrible look. This is pretty expensive, though. And probably, I think police is usually, even police are looking kind of sparse around here. Okay. How are we looking for garbage right now? Could be better, could be worse. Need more recycling centers, for one thing. We're seeing kind of high demand right now for industry again. I guess that means I should make some more roads down here. Okay, let's industry it up, industry it out. What's all like broken up? Because of the hill or something? I don't know. Just polluting to fuck. Polluting to fuck. Man, this is been a really awkward little town to build here. This cliff is bonkers. It's like big hill. There's very little demand for like. There's so little demand for commerce and so much demand for industry. We definitely need to get another fire department. This is getting ridiculous. Probably will do right, maybe even right here. Yeah, that'll do right here. And up here we need some too. This is mostly industry though. That's especially vulnerable to fire. We're seeing lots of level ups. Excellent. I wish you could tell what time of day it was. You think right angles are a source of fire hazard, Steve? You can't really tell what time of day it is when you're in these little menus. Time of day is actually added through a kind of a late update to the game, so I can't see how that'd be the case. Originally, the game only had one time of day. They added the day-night cycle later on. I think you mean, for the cliffs and stuff, huh? Yeah, you're right, Steve. Honestly, you're right. It's part of the reason, that's part of the fun of the game, right? Is using the topography to design your roads. So because I'm so stubborn, it causes, yeah, exactly, Steve. Yeah, it causes problems. If I were to actually make my roads around the topography, it could be much nicer. We're seeing the population grow pretty quick. These houses here are still fire hazard. I could put a fire department right here to kind of even out the fire hazard. That would be for the best, honestly. But let's focus instead on kind of spreading out the fire protection a little bit. Although down here, again, I feel like having a fire department near the industry is not really worth it. It sounds kind of backwards, but it's because there's such a huge fire hazard that trying to diminish the hazard by using fire departments, you need like 6 of them in a very close proximity. Is kind of like a waste to me. It's almost like not worth worrying about just letting them kind of leech off of the other area's fire department when they really have a fire. So yeah, we have a bunch of health coverage. That's good. Pretty much everywhere except for down here. Let's actually get some health coverage down here. We're seeing a power shortage. What time of day is it? Sun's rising. How's power looking? Real bad. It's okay. We have enough time, I think, to build another power station. Making pretty good scratch, too. We had a new record of 3,000 per week. How is the loan? The loan is hella slow. What I might do is I might take out this loan, the 52-week loan, and just pay this one off. But it really doesn't make any sense. Let's actually not do that, because this one's much cheaper, per week, because it's such a longer one. Does the rain speed up when I'm at high speed? Yeah, it does. That's so cool. Even the rain falling speeds up. It's not hard to tell on stream, probably. So there's much demand for residential. I feel like that's what I should work on right now. Because if we hit 8,000, it's a pretty big milestone. 8,000 population is a really big milestone. It unlocks a lot of cool stuff. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start building roads up into the... It's such rocky terrain here. There's no reason to build roads there. That's ridiculous. Let's instead build around the mountain for now. We're finally past the mountain down here, which is nice. I can actually build this pretty confidently all the way to the edge of the map. Yes. Okay. The mountain. The mountain. Okay. Get some water going for the people. They're always like, "Ugh, we need water, man. Ugh. Ugh. We're thirsty. We gotta take a piss. Ugh." Get over it, fuckers. Fine, your stupid water. Okay, we can afford a power plant now. Let's go knock that out before it becomes an even bigger issue. Oh, we're seeing, yeah, I know that we actually hit the limit, though. I'm going to put another one down anyway. We hit that limit. I don't feel comfortable fucking around too much beyond that. Let's actually not build any further that way, though. Let's build some power plants down here. If there's something strange in the neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Alright. Let's put that there. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh fuck, I know I could right click and get rid of areas. That's godlike. So right click removes the area, the D zones. That's pretty neat. There's something weird. And it don't look good. How come there's no... I can't build over here? What's going on with this? Oh, I see. It's a pretty steep hill. Well, that's kind of pointless to have that road there at all, then, isn't it? Oh, I can buy that land later. So what's cool about this game is that although it appears I have limited land, right? I can actually buy more. I can actually buy another, you know, big square like this as the game goes on. So that's pretty sick, if you ask me. Not that you were asking me. This terrain is ridiculous. This should be alright, though. Kind of. More or less. I pity the commuter who lives at the end of that long-ass residential road that works in the upper left corner. He has to get a closer job, dude. But you're right. We're getting to the point now where the commuting is getting kind of ridiculous. Now let's check our traffic map. What's going on with traffic? Yeah, so we're seeing some real nasty... Oh, shit. I thought it was 8,000 was for some unlockables. I guess not. So we got the sports arena, we got the university and shit unlocked. That's cool. Got the high density stuff unlocked, including the office zones. I'm probably too dumb to make use of those yet. The incineration plant, excellent. That's going to come in handy, very handy. Okay. So yeah, we've seen a lot of traffic on this road here because it just pretty much goes everywhere. We need to make more crossroads so people can get to work without having to get on this one fucking road. But it's kind of rough. Got a bunch of money for that too, I just realized, from that milestone. So let's utilize this money and get our citizens more educated. I can probably can't quite afford a university yet. How much does that cost anyway? Oh, it costs 93,000. Holy fuck! I could wait for it, honestly. But even our high school coverage is not looking that great right now. Let's probably focus on high school coverage, huh? Probably need that more than university at this point. Alright, fine. We'll get high school coverage. Okay. So there's the high school. Any elementary schools necessary right now? Ah, yes, in fact. I can afford it, just barely. So I guess it would be like right here. It'd be like right here, actually. Fine. We gotta get educated, man. 100% we gotta get educated. So as our guys get more educated, we're gonna see these industrial zones start to run low on jobs. They're gonna be like, oh shit, we can't hire anybody, everybody's too overly educated. That's great. We start replacing them with office zones. That's definitely fine. Okay. So we spent all of our money just now. We have 15,000 left. That means we have enough money for like a police department, right? Excuse me, police department. Yeah, we're gonna need one down here. From the look of it. Okay, that should give us quite a good income as we see our property value go up. Yeah, not yet. We have some traffic building up, Steve, but I think it's more important that I work on like services for now. As we see our income, you know, doing pretty all right here, maybe I should work on some crossroads. Yeah, we're seeing lots of new population coming in. We're seeing house, you know, property value go up. That's what I like to see. Let's start building roads. Okay. Straight making that money. People making use of a new road. I'd like to see that. It's kind of weird. There's like just a road here and like nothing on the road. And it's kind of an awkward city. I've never made a city quite like this. It's pretty, kind of pretty awkward. This fucking bridge is ridiculous because there's no other bridges across. I could make a bridge right here, I guess. That could be probably a good idea at this point. It's very expensive to make a bridge, though. I have to wait to like 20,000 or so, or 10,000, I guess. We're seeing high demand for residential zones. Let's spread the water out to the edge of the map here. Okay. Just build out here in the boondocks. I'm going to let them build out here too if they want to. I think they probably won't want to. It's very, very small. But they build really small houses sometimes. I've got some money now. Maybe I'll start building this bridge. This could be a huge godsend. I'm seeing I'm going to cut off power by doing this. I might have to pause the game before I do it. Okay. We lost, like, septic, I think, there. Let's examine how we're going to do this. I want for this to connect from here. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, that's fine. Let's go from here, pull it up to here, basically. Go across to here. Not enough money. Space occupied, though, is what it said. That's also frustrating. Oh, I just realized that's bad. Not enough money. Oh, that's fine. We'll let them get their poop backed up for a minute. Their poop water. Also, I could just connect it from here at this point, from the town. Yeah, I got a poop water back up right now. It's fine. So I want to go across here somehow. I want to go across. If I want to try and avoid going across the land where. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. I'm gonna have to cut across the. That's fine. There, so we got the poop water problem fixed. That's great. Yeah, I really should just run a line from here. In fact, let's fix this. I just wasted all that money. That's fine. Get some more money here. Get our poop water situation back again. Okay, so I've got some money now. I'm going to bulldoze all of this old-fashioned-y power line architecture. And instead go across. I can go across this way now. A much shorter distance. Like this. Ta-da! Alright. Sweet. So we're seeing some demand for industrial. We should see some traffic breaking up now. Yeah, we've seen some guys go on this road. This road is still the most popular, but it's still the closest to all this situation here. I'd actually build I should build a bridge here, I suppose. I guess I can't build an intersection on a bridge, I guess? Damn. I didn't know that. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You don't often in real life see an intersection on a bridge. Okie dokie. Oh, I can also do this. Oh, if I were to put a road across here... I wonder if I could reach... No, it's occupied by that, huh? Yeah, it's kind of a pain. I can actually move that to make this more feasible. I can also do this. Yeah, maybe I should. Now this one probably won't connect, huh? Oh, it will connect. So they can have intersections on... Oh, but they have to line up with the supports, maybe? How come this one wouldn't work that way, the way I wanted it to? Oh, because of the dip it has to do. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Let's do it like that. There we go. It's not exactly a right angle, but I'll cry about that later. I think what I'm going to try and do, guys, I'm going to set our goal for a population of 11,000, then end the stream. Thanks for hanging out, by the way, guys. I know it's kind of an unusual stream. It's not exactly Dark Souls. But it's still pretty fun in its own way. So let's undo this while we're at it. Since we can, apparently. Alright, so we got some more bridges going on, we got some more roads for the commuters to utilize, and they are utilizing them. So that's nice. Let's check it out, Steve. Yeah, so we're seeing much less congestion here. We're seeing congestion up here still, but we have it because it's goddamn highway. So basically, on the other map I used to play on, the actual highway portion of it was still within my starting zone. So what I could do is I could actually add additional exits to the highway. But here, I can't build outside of my zone, and the actual highway itself is outside of my zone. So we're going to see a lot of traffic here on the highway. Not a lot I can do about that right now, until I buy this area up here, which I might do for our next stream of this game, if there is one. We're looking for trash anyway. I realized I kind of lost track of that. Not good. So I feel like our focus right now should be on... Well, again, my focus is trying to kind of end the stream and go to bed. So I should focus on getting more population. And then I should focus on trash. Because population doesn't really cost me a whole lot of money to raise up. Maybe I should kind of skimp on services and focus on trash. How about we do that? I can now use these incineration plants. I unlock that ability. This thing. They cost 40,000 each, though, but they consume a lot more trash than the recycling center does. Let's see here. It consumes twice as much trash, and costs has what? Tons more pollution. It's way more polluting. It generates power, though, which is cool. 12 megawatts compared to what from this? So it generates basically 1/4 the power of a power plant. It also consumes trash. But pollutes a lot. I don't know, man. Maybe I should just stick with these. The recycling centers. They're much less polluting. I don't need power that bad. Let's put down one of these, in fact, right now. And we do need more space for more population. So let's work on that. We're seeing now no customers. Nobody wants to shop here. Could be because of the land value so low. Maybe I should put down some plazas, huh? It's not a great place to be. In the general sense, it's just ass. Get some more space for more peeps. Go full China and only power your city with incinerators, huh? You're so fucking smart, Steve. Y'all know about geography and shit. Hey, look at they build houses up here, up in the mountains. That's so cute. And there's no space for them, really. There's very small houses. Look at that. They built some houses up in the mountains. That's so cool. They're tiny little dinky houses. Whee! This game is hella magical, Steve. When I was describing this game to one of my friends, I described it as being wonderful. This game is wonderful. It's just so full of wonder. Make sure the water situation is right. It's not, of course. Okay. Let's get everything populated. We have so much need for, well, actually we're kind of declining. The need's kind of declining for peeps. That's fine. The topography is really awkward compared to, I usually play on much flatter maps. But it's kind of fun too. Like Steve said, it could actually be more fun if I were to build around the topography instead of always being at odds with it. Try to become one with nature. As population is growing, we're seeing a little bit more demand for commercial zones. But at the same time, I can't really build any more commercial areas because the need is just barely there. We're seeing that we got some customers for a change, which is great. Don't want to push it though by building more places. Just less awkward. I think it would be more fun. It's one more challenge to work around if I actually were to address the challenge and not just try and ignore it. So I'm trying to save money for more recycling centers. That's kind of my goal right now, is just put down residential zones and recycling centers. Trying to manage our garbage output. Zippity-doo-dah. My goal is to get our processing all the way up to here, to the far right. That's gonna be like, what, like 1, 2, 3 more centers? And then we can start moving trash from this landfill to the recycling centers, and we're trying to work through the trash again. Reprocess it, basically. That's kind of my thinking. We're seeing less demand for residences than I expected, but that's fine. Just enjoy the natural beauty. Click down here. Oh crap. That's cool. Didn't know about this feature. So a cinematic camera, huh? Can I control it at all? No, I can't. Nah. Why is this game so sick? Alright, what was this one? This is what I wanted, yeah, this is just like a free moving camera with no HUD. Just very pretty. I think that escape probably gets you back to normal. Yeah. All that smog, yeah, it's gross. But we should be getting better educated peeps now, so we might start seeing that becoming less of a factor once I start replacing those industry with office buildings. Gross. Just destroying the earth. How are you looking, cemetery? Pretty good. Only 1/3 full. We're seeing some more need for commerce. Why don't I address that? Just put that real quick. Some demand for industry. Bet you we could sustain some office buildings at this point. So then I'm just gonna start replacing. I don't know if I want to. This is where all the power plants are. I wish we could put down a university. That shit's expensive. By expensive, I mean expensive as fuck. Expensive as fuck. Can I move this? I actually might be able to move this. I'm not sure how this mechanic works. Relocate building. Wow. That's convenient. Never done that before. I knew it was something that I could kind of do. Wait. It cost a bunch of money to relocate it. Fuck. I was like, it cost me half the cost of building it. That's still cool, though. But, damn. I didn't realize that. So it's kind of like you can kind of, instead of rebuilding it for its full price, you can kind of relocate it for half the price. Oh, fucking my speed's all slow. Fuck that. Hurry up. Now we're talking. The city is gradually growing. Even then, maybe not as gradually as, it's not as fast as I would like. I'm trying to get to 11,000 before ending the stream. Okay. I think I really want to fixate on clearing out these garbage dumps for now. How is education looking, though? We're seeing, okay, elementary school coverage, not that great. High school is looking better than it was. We have 40% of our population is educated from high school. That's better than it was. No, I see. So actually it's, yeah, so well-educated is what, like high school? So that's 21% basically. I think we can start opening up offices. Let's do a dry run down here. So I'm gonna start laying down some office buildings. Yeah, we're seeing pretty good office growth. Need water though. That'll be fine for that. Okay, let's paint in some more office buildings here. And maybe we can start, once we start seeing some of these industries decline, because they're going to have not enough uneducated workers, we start replacing them down here too. This will be like the office sector. This whole area down here, basically. We're seeing some pretty good office growth. think office and industry use the same bar, basically. Yeah, it says here, demand for industry or offices. Okay, population is still growing, but it's kind of plateauing. We're seeing a lot of demand, though. I gotta start doing more. We have enough money now for another recycling center. I'm really all about these recycling centers right now. I'm really trying to push these. Push it real good.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Oh no. No!
An earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Oh my. Okay. Well, that could have been worse, I guess. So here's what we gotta do now. We need to take a loan out. How much does it cost to get this, let me see here. Emergency services. The, disaster response unit. 18,000? We're actually almost there. Let's, wait that out, I guess. Yeah. This is bad. Okay. Put this down so I can get some disaster response. For real, for real. Like this. We gotta fix these roads because there's literally no roads anymore. Connecting this to this. We gotta make a bridge. So let's take a loan out. They got the fault line, yeah. Okay, we gotta build a bridge here. So first of all, let's actually fix some of these roads. Now let's build a connecting road here. Build a bridge, that is. Across the fault line. There. That should get some emergency services down here. Okay, let's go back and start repairing again. How come there's a bunch of destroyed houses but no destroyed roads down here? This song is super fitting right now. I need some dire music. I think it's pretty much all the roads have been repaired. Okay. So the disaster response unit will rescue people that are, you know, in crisis. Oh, we need to fix the water. Pipe got destroyed. No, it seems like the water's okay. Oh, I see. This pipe got destroyed here. It's isolated from this. There we go. Okay. So disaster response will rescue people that are dying and they're knocked over houses. And then they can clear the rubble and they can just start rebuilding automatically, which is nice. Might have to rebuild a school or something that might have got knocked over. But now we can start playing the game again. And hopefully this all works out. Go, disaster response, go! Can I follow the helicopter around? That'd be fun. I can, yay! Go, helicopter, go! Whee! Why is this game so amazing? Dropping off peeps. So when the helicopter comes out again, I wonder if I'm still following it. How's the loans looking now? Oh, that one's almost paid off, thank God. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Oh, they worked fast as fuck. Look at, they already cleared all the rubble? That's ridiculous. Okay, the house is going to rebuild in its own time. Just making sure I didn't have any of my schools destroyed. But it appears not. Nice, well that was pretty quick and easy, wow. Oh, I need to fix these roads here, though. We got some guys that are, like, kind of stranded. Alright. How y'all looking? Everything looks to be pretty much rebuilt. Let's rezone. Steve mentioned about high density housing. Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works mechanically yet, Steve. To me, it seems like high density housing is just a way to get more housing in a smaller area, which I don't usually find I need until my city is up to a certain size. And once I'm kind of butting heads with the edges of my little map, I will oftentimes start looking at higher density housing. I don't know if there's any other purpose for it. Well, we have disaster relief, at least, for next time we have a fucking tornado or some shit. Lots of demand for industry right now. I'm surprised. Oh, look at this. Is something that I need to fix? Oh, we need more educated workers. I need a university is what I need. I also need to put down more of these recycling centers, because damn. People are chirping, but I'm not listening. We got 10,000 people, though. We're only 1,000 away from being able to call it a night here. Yeah, the city is, again, kind of an awkward position right now. It doesn't have a lot of social services at all. People are pretty uneducated. I need to definitely increase education. But at least we're looking at almost having the garbage under control. Also kind of almost out of control. It's not totally under control, let's put it that way. But what I can do here is I can actually, at the rate we're going, we can actually get our processing up to the point where we're actually consuming more trash than we're using. And then I can start clearing out these landfills. I don't think I'm going to need to plant another landfill down to take care of this. I think we have time to grow our resources income-wise and start putting down more of these recycling centers. I can't build a street here? I can. Very high demand for industry. I would like to not build more industry, though, until I can get more educated citizens, but maybe I can't avoid that at this rate. From the look of it, we're kind of in a situation here. I feel like we need to raise money, a lot of money, for a university at this point. Education-wise, we need what? We probably need another elementary school. High schools are pretty much all right. So basically, we need a university. That's very expensive. When we hit 11,000, we'll get a nice boost. I do need more elementary schools, though. I can build this right now, even. I'm really trying to get this, trash under control. Let's focus on the trash for now, because trash is getting pretty nuts. It's getting pretty crazy out here in these streets. Okay. So now is the point where I'm going to start trying to empty the other trash. I'm going to empty the landfills. And see if I can get them sorted to the recycling centers. Empty this. And empty this. And hopefully we can process it all before the trash builds up around the city. I think maybe we can do that. One in every 3 people not educated? That's better but not good by any means. Yeah, well, let's go look at it. Yeah, even then, I need this number to go up, the well-educated, so I can get more guys into these offices. That's my goal. So I need more elementary schools. I need more high school coverage, and a university wouldn't hurt. But this rate is going to be for next stream, because it is 7:35 in the morning, and we're getting close to our 11,000 goal. Trash has not built up around the city, so that's a good sign. We're at a point now where our processing is getting close enough to, actually it's declining rapidly, so we're actually doing really well. So I'm going to put down, like, one more center. And we'll be in business. How educated do you have to be to do data entry, huh? I don't know. Apparently pretty highly. Because these office buildings are complaining about having not enough educated workers sometimes. So we're right there on the borderline. We're right there on the borderline. Okay, so I think one more of these centers should pretty much seal the deal. We're seeing our landfill usage decline rapidly, which is great. And maybe one more center. Then we can start thinking about, like, next time I start thinking about schools. Oh, we need more power. Son of a bitch. Well, is it nighttime right now? No, it's not. That's pretty rough. Enjoy your brownout, stupid. I need to save some money here. I really can't afford to build another power plant right now. Enjoy your brownout, stupid. Oh, that's smog. Disaster response. Just chill until next time we have a goddamn tornado or some shit coming through. It seems like there are no garages in this game. It seems like everyone always parks on the street. I guess maybe that's not everyone. I mean, there are technically, and this is a garage, but I'm not sure if people use it. Maybe they do. Wee-oo, wee-oo. Yeah, there's the star. I guess you can't star certain people. Okay, so we almost have enough for another power plant, and we're going to need it. We're losing citizenry, we're not gaining any, that's not good. Because we need industry so bad. Fuck. It's okay. Let's just build more shitty polluting industry. So first of all, I gotta get a power plant. We can't be losing people. That's ridiculous. Let's build this road here. And put down some shitty industry. I'm gonna put down some offices, honestly. And hopefully this, people work here. If not, it's whatever. People are getting jobs, right? There's enough people that are educated around here. Oh, there's no water, though. Let's fix that. Oh, we're kind of low on water anyway in the city. Oh, we should probably fix that. Now the pressure's down. The boss ain't here, he gone north for a while. They say that vanity got the best of him, but he sure left here in style. By the way, that's a cute hat, and a smile so hard to resist. But what's a sweetheart like you? Sorry, guys. It's late. Okay, recent population growing again. We got water treatment looking pretty good. Industry need is down, relatively speaking. It would appear that all is well. We're starting to process all this trash in a major way. Working through the landfills. Courtesy of these billion recycling centers I made. Pulling an okay scratch. I wonder if I should try to start building up into the mountains here. What we got? That's real steep. Not really worthwhile. I could build a little bit into this, looks like. Oh, so dark. So I can probably get rid of these roads here, make more room for houses. No, not really. Well, let me try this. No, it's too steep. Need that road at least then. I can delete this road up here. Let's put some houses down. This might be able to work up here. No, too steep. No water in these parts, huh? All right. Only 500 more citizens to go. Once again, very high demand for industrial, and we are seeing that we're not losing jobs here. People are actually going to work at these offices, which is great. So I see no reason not to put down more offices. Okay.
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas. A forest fire is raging in the area. Leave campsites and tree houses immediately.
Oh, it's raging. Oh. Why spam? Why? Why you do this spam? Why spam? Yeah, there's some guy spamming. He's trying to sell something. We got forest fires. Shit's burning. Oh yeah, Steve, we're getting close to 11,000, dude. It's so good to be close to 11,000. I mean, we ain't got no elementary school coverage out here, dude. It's ridiculous. Elementary schools. How's high school looking? All right. So who else graduated from elementary school, huh? Lots of people, but not around here. So that should be changing now. We put down a couple more schools. Good stuff, Steve. It's almost time for us to end the stream here, thankfully. Oh, I'm sorry, we have very slow motion because that the game goes in slow-mo when there's a alert, like a crisis.
A forest fire is raging in the area.
It ain't raging that hard.
And tree houses immediately.
There's no water down here? What the fuck you mean? Oh, I see, sure enough. You mean there's no water? Okay, so now we can put down more roads and more offices. Seems like we're getting enough educated people to sustain it now. Which is nice. Okay. Space occupied. Oh, by the, yeah. That's fine. Let's do it like this. Okie dokie. It's been an interesting stream here. This is a game that I enjoy a lot. It's a pleasure to hang out with you guys and play it a little bit. I still got time to sleep even. Wow. That's crazy. There's a demand for residential lots, which is kind of important that I address that because I'm trying to get to bed. So let's do that. What the fuck was that sound? Aha. Got empty landfill. Let's delete that then. I'll keep the landfills to a minimum. I used all the rest of my time for sleep, huh? I used all the rest of my time for sleep. Dang it, Steve. Hopefully you had a good time playing your Pokemans. Hopefully you never regret that, Steve. As you go to work, tired as fuck. Hopefully you never regret that you didn't sleep. And you goofed off instead. With the homie. Yesterday was pretty slow. I hope today's the same for you, Steve. Hopefully you have a nice chill day. Yes, residences, Steve. I want to see this number jump. 11,000. Plus. Plus 11,000. Plus. $11,000 plus. We're getting there. We're seeing very little demand right now. It's in the demand for industry. That's about it. Which is rough. Because there's not a lot of room left for industry. I start putting industry down here, I suppose. Maybe I should. I guess I probably should, huh? Like a industrial area here. What's up, Creme de la Creme? Build that city, son. You better build that city. How you doing, dude? I'm not sure we've met. I'm David. Just about to end the stream here. Our goal is to hit 11,000 before I end the stream. We're getting there. It's gonna be alright. Tell me it's gonna be alright. How are we looking for electricity anyway? Good. In fact, I could even start building some industry down here. Still that... Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Steve. You're right. down here. I didn't end up exploring that. So I need to make some through roads here, essentially. Like that. Like this and like that and like this. And, I guess this makes most sense, right? Sure it does, yeah. Ooh, just like that. The revolution will be televised. And the music from the ocean, now with devotion. Push peace. Keep it in motion. Alright. Build through. Oh, fuck. What have I done? Okay. Good. Good. Okay, so now we've got more room for more industry. Thank you to Steve for the reminder. Some room for, we have some demand for residential zones. That's nice. Let's build a few more streets in that case. Looking a little bit sloppy out here. Looking a little bit sloppy. Alright. There we go. So I'm saying, Steve, I almost fucked up, dude. Alright, we're almost at 11,000 now, thank God. I'm pretty exhausted. Guys, as usual, if you guys enjoy hanging out, want to keep the channel online, check my Patreon page, patreon.com/Vencabot. I stream for 40 hours a week, every single week. It's, a lot. When the stream ends, I work on the stream all night long. Most nights, tonight I streamed all night long in any case, so it's whatever. Tonight I did some streaming, then some work, and some more streaming. But it's fun, it's cool, something that's a lot more interesting than working like a 9-to-5 job. So it's my pleasure. And you guys make it possible through Patreon support, through Twitch subs. By being here, hanging out, and getting in the Twitch chat if you guys don't want to help out. If you guys want to help out like in ways other than financially speaking, there's so many ways to help out that are totally free. It's ridiculous. Help, subscribe on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube, that is. YouTube.com/Vencabot Archive. Oh, wait a minute, we got dead guys over here. Yay, 11,000. We hit 11,000. We're a small city now. Good night, guys. Good night, Steve. Good night, creme de la creme. Let's make sure that I've got like places for dead guys to go to. Yeah, there's still plenty of room for dead people, so it just happened to be that it's kind of far from where the hearses come from, that's all. I'm sure guys will come out here and pick them up eventually. Good night, Steve. Good place to end the night, a nice 11,000. We went from being a town to being a city. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Like that way, it's fun for both players to get a double KO.
Yeah, I think so too.
because it wasn't stream cost, I had to I couldn't show that on stream.
That's some filthy shit. No, it's all good though, it's all good. Oh. Fuck! I'm so late on it. Oh my god, dude. My hitbox. Dude, what? Oh my god, how do I get the hard parry and miss the easy one?
Alright, Kyo, you can't stay out on plate. Shut up.
There you go, Kyo. Shout outs to Hispanic Jack.
Hard proof that I can play. Shut up.
Someone clip that for Kyo.